Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to talk about PayPal versus Payoneer's buyer protection. I wrote an article about it, so this is coming from personal experience. You're going to see what I went through back in 2019. So anyway, buyer protection is basically the protection that the payment processors offer you in case you make a payment and then you never receive the product or the service you paid for, or you receive a faulty product, or an incomplete service, whatever. So you have protection that if it's faulty or whatever, you don't receive it, you can ask for your money back, and the payment processor will intervene, review the case. If you cannot come to an agreement with the person you paid, and then the payment processor will either give you the money back or let them keep the money. So PayPal actually is touted as having a very good buyer protection. A lot of people feel comfortable using PayPal because they know that if something goes wrong, they can ask for their money back and they feel safe, which is not really true. They do have it, but they just do whatever they want. It's not like they're going to review, you have a problem and they're going to really review the case, and a human is going to check and ask you what happened and ask the other person, the seller, what happened, and then reach a decision. They just do whatever they want. So it's a false sense of security, right? Anyway, back in 2019, I was really busy with my work, and I needed some stuff that I can't find very easily to buy. I needed it in order to complete my work, and I had a few guys that were selling it to me, but they couldn't handle the volume that I needed all of a sudden. So I had to look around for other people that could provide me, right? And I found a few people, and I bought, and everything went well, except for two cases. One of them for $130 or $137.50, and one for $100. The $130 payment was on PayPal, and the $100 payment was on Payoneer, and they happened literally a few days apart. So it's a very interesting way to compare, because it happened right around the same period, the same literally situation in both cases. Okay, so the situation is pretty simple. Typical scam. You agree with somebody to buy something from them, you pay them, and then they stop replying to you, whether you're talking on Facebook or Skype or via email, and then they just stop replying to you, right? And what are you gonna do? You don't have what you paid for, and you don't have your money. So the only thing you can do is go to the payment processor and ask for your money back. So, which I did. First I went to PayPal because I know that they offer their famous buyer protection. And I did the process. I did the chargeback. I asked for my money back. I submitted the information. And throughout the process, PayPal sent me numerous emails telling me in each of them that if they need more information as they review the case, they'll ask me for it. And these are all, I'm pretty sure, automated emails, like 100% sure. Anyway, a few days go by, they don't ask me for more information, they go through the process, and they just give my money to the scammer. They award the case to the scammer. Unbelievable, and I contacted, after it was over, I contacted PayPal, and I told them that they should reopen the case because I actually have more information. I didn't present it initially because, how could this even happen? I was literally being scammed here. Had they contacted the seller, what information could he provide that he delivered what I paid for? He couldn't, unless it was fake. And if it was fake, it could have been figured out. But PayPal doesn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're not going to look into it for real. It's all, they just flip a switch and roll whatever, whatever comes up. Or just roll the dice. Whatever comes up, that's the decision, and go fuck yourself. That's PayPal for you. Now, Payoneer, on the other hand, they don't actually have an inbuilt way to charge back or dispute a payment. So once a payment is sent, it's gone. You're not, there's no way for you to go and just, click something and do a chargeback. And basically, for me, I figured I have nothing to lose. I'm out $100 here, so I might as well contact them and see if anything can be done. So I got on their live chat and I talked to the Payoneer representative. I explained the case, and they basically told me that after our chat is over, they'll send me an email, and I can reply to that email, state my case, and talk to a PayPal, support person who deals with chargebacks. Okay, wonderful. After the chat was over, they sent me the email. I actually have the entire thing here on my website. If you click the link in the description of this video, you'll be able to come to this article, check it out, but you can see it here. So when I received the email from them, here we go. As the payment in question was already approved, we are contacting your service provider for additional information regarding your request to cancel the payment. Wonderful. Yes, you should contact him. You should. Then they say, in order to assist you with this matter, please explain the nature of the service behind this payment and the deficiency that led to this dispute. In addition, please provide us with any supporting documents you may have showing the service was not rendered. Screenshots, proof of service, links, proof of deficiency that led to this dispute, etc. That's how you do it. A human contacted me and explained to me what was going to go down and what I can provide as proof to prove that I was being scammed here. Perfect. PayPal should learn from this. Fucking PayPal. So anyway, I really, provided information. I stated my case. I explained everything. I gave them my Facebook profile. I gave them the scammer's Facebook profile. I gave them a screenshot. I attached to the email when I replied the screenshot of our entire Facebook conversation, which was where we communicated. And I also made a YouTube video recording the Facebook information in order to prove that, because a screenshot can be doctored, it can be faked. But me showing, I can still, I guess, fake even the YouTube video, but it's legit. I make a YouTube, I show you, like, here I am logging into my PayPal account. This is my PayPal account. Here I am going to the conversation page. Here is the conversation page, the same one that I screenshotted for you, etc. It took a while because it was a long conversation, so I had to take a lot of screenshots and then put them all together so that it's all nice and easily readable. Anyway, so I send them this, and then I wait. 4 days later, they refund me the money. Wonderful, thank you. And the scammer, in this case, after, I guess, Payoneer contacted him, and after he realized that I'm not just going to let it go, all of a sudden he sends me a message on Facebook. Hey, I'm so sorry, I was sick, and this and that and the other thing, and I'll provide you the work that you paid for. And I was like, fuck no, dude, go fuck yourself. I don't want you to provide me nothing. I want my money back, right? And I think he was from India or Pakistan or whatever, so probably a poor fuck. And not that I'm a rich fuck, but he's probably poor and everything, so I didn't want, my goal here wasn't for him to lose his Payoneer account and get banned, even though if he does, fuck him, right? But that wasn't my goal. So then he asked me if he can give me refund my money. So I was like, seeing also as Payoneer still at this point hadn't decided the case and refunded me, I was like, all right, if you refund me my money, I'll contact Payoneer and tell them to drop the case. Like we resolved it between us. And then he wanted to refund me on PayPal. Yeah, thank you very much, but no thank you. I just talked about it. PayPal isn't secure, PayPal isn't safe. What he could have done was send me the money back on PayPal, then I contact Payoneer and close my dispute, and then he does a chargeback on PayPal. And then I'm sitting here waiting for PayPal to decide whether I get to keep the money or whether they give it back to him. There's no guarantees there. PayPal's a piece of shit. They don't give a fuck. So I refused to take the refund on PayPal and demanded that he send it to me on Payoneer. Then he said he doesn't have money in his Payoneer account, but he was going to ask his friend to send it to me. Then he couldn't find his friend, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, by the time he got to his friend or whatever, Payoneer had refunded me my money, and that was the end of story. So, who wins? Payoneer wins. Of course Payoneer wins. You see what happened. You see how PayPal dealt with it? Like, no humanity whatsoever. No actual review. No actual, review of the facts of the case so that a correct decision could be reached. No asking me for anything. right? Just a bunch of automated bullshit. That's PayPal for you. Payoneer, on the other hand, an actual human sent me an email, told me what they did it correctly. PayPal didn't do it correctly, so Payoneer wins. PayPal loses. Piece of shit. So anyway, in conclusion, guys, I know a lot of you are using PayPal and you feel like, oh, PayPal is great and everything, and I understand that if you're selling, especially if you're selling stuff online, you can't go without PayPal. You're gonna be leaving a lot of money on the table. But then again, your money isn't safe. So if you do sell online with PayPal, never keep a lot of money in your PayPal account. Because also what PayPal likes to do is suspend your account overnight for no reason. They won't give you a reason, and they'll freeze all your money for 6 months. And after 6 months, you may get it back or you may not, because PayPal doesn't give a fuck. Fuck you. That's PayPal for you, right? So even I know if you're selling things online, you got to use PayPal. Never keep a lot of money in it. Keep the account as empty as you can so that they can't screw you over like that, right? I once had a case, PayPal account suspended for 6 months with like $12,000 or $14,000 in it. They gave me the money back like 2 years ago. They gave me the money back eventually, but like, damn, that was a big hit for me. It almost ruined me. But so anyway, and also guys, PayPal has very high fees. They have very high fees and they limit you. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do anything. Like, a lot of limitations and high fees. So and the reason they get to behave like this is because they have a monopoly in the payment processing industry. They're #1 top dog, right? And so they get to do whatever they want, right? And so that's why it's up to you and me and everybody to start using alternative payment platforms. You'll get more humanity out of them if there's a problem or whatever. And you'll get, in 99% of the cases, lower fees. Lower fees for receiving money, for sending money, for withdrawing money, for converting money, between currencies. It's going to be better all around. And as more and more people go to these other and better payment platforms, PayPal is going to lose more and more of their market share. And as they lose market share, they're going to have to, start doing things the right way, or fucking disappear. So anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you learned something today. If you want to come here, check this article, check other articles on my website. You can click the link in the description of this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to say, leave a comment below the video or leave a comment on my website. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, either way. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.